Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees win another series. I know it's a little bit after when the game ended, but I wasn't here. Just got home. Oh, what is that noise? Hang on a second. Some beeping noise here. Hang on. I don't know what in the world that is, but we got rid of it. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh, let me see. Stop on here asking me the name of my channel. I'll give him this. All right. But guys, Yankees win another series. Right? They won another series. And this is a fantastic thing. I think they need to win more series, obviously. They got Toronto next coming at home. Coming Yankee Stadium, they need to beat Toronto in that series too. And they really do. But so far they've won the first two. They got one more tomorrow against the Pirates. And the meat, the big man, Luke Weaver, was on the mound today. And he went, a little box score this for you right now, all right? Luke Weaver went 4. Did he go 4? Luke Weaver went 4. 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 74 pitches. And then Johnny Brito came in, 3 flawless innings. Ian Hamilton came in with a flawless inning, and Clay Holmes came in with the save. 21st save of the season. Giancarlo Stanton went deep. Oswaldo Cabrera went deep. So getting some hits across the board, getting some clutch hitting. But the fact is the Yankees still won 6-3. They win another series. And they're winning series against teams that they should be beating, which is good too. They weren't doing that earlier. Now they're doing it. Shout out to Sean, Rob, Andrea, how are you? Tyler Talbot in the house. Lorenzo, Jocelyn. Yes. Well, this is the thing too. So the Blue Jays are playing the Red Sox right now. The Red Sox lost today, so the Yankees picked up another game on them. They've added a game to their lead, but they've got to gain ground on Toronto in order to make the postseason a remote possibility. So they'll have 3 opportunities in the next 3 games at home in the Bronx. So they have to either win the series or sweep them to pick up any ground. If they win the series 2-1, they pick up a game. If they sweep them, they pick up 3. That's a big thing, too. So Rob's in the house. Buckeye, the king of Texas. Right here. Okay. Show me who else we got here. Buckeyes in the house. I'm going to do something fun tonight, too. For those that are around. Greg and the Greg Yasko. The Consigliere's in here, too. The Consigliere's in here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're going to do a, this is courtesy of the Buckeye, the king of Texas, the man. We're going to assemble a team based on 2 packs of baseball cards. Again, courtesy of Texas Buckeye. We're going to assemble a team that we're happy with. We're going to pick our players and pick a team and assemble based on the cards that we have here. And I think this will be some fun. Peter Risberg's in the house. Greg Yasko's in the house. Yeah, Giants. I mean, the defense is not good. Boston's defense definitely not good. But the Yankees are now taking advantage of opportunities that they weren't taking advantage of before. And by speaking of opportunities, this is kind of random, but Frankie Montas is in a rehab now, and he's pitching an inning tomorrow in Scranton. So there's a chance, outside chance, but there's a chance that we might see Frankie Montas up at the big show before the season's over. I still don't see him coming back next year, but you never know. You really never know. But again, this is Frankie Montas. Like, I don't know what we can expect from him, but shout out Dev. What's up? Mike D, Billy Branch, Arias Clemens is here. Yep. Oh, you know what? Here. Let's do this. Edit. Let's copy this. The link to the open panel is in the comments. Shoot. Who wants to hop on can hop on the open panel. So, My apologies for not putting it in. I hadn't uploaded. I didn't download it yet to put it in the link this morning. But that's the link right here. I'll put it here too. For those that want to get on, can get on right now to the open panel if anybody wants to be part of the chat. And you can help me assemble this team. What do we have? We got Jonathan in the house. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, we got the Consigliere here. Joel right here.
Hey, boss.
The king of tech, the king of the Cali. I love it. Welcome. What's up? Yes, Billy Branch. I just got Boone confirmed it. Frankie Montas is going to pitch an inning tomorrow in Scranton. It's part of his rehab. And
Do you really think Montas will get another chance in the majors?
I don't know. If they need another fresh arm, maybe. Clemens is here too. Billy Branch in the house.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
We got the Corleone family here. The 161 Costa Nostra. Mike D's in the house, Sean. Let's see if Buckeye's here, the king of Texas. Let's see if he hops in. That's it. But
after today, I don't see Weaver getting another chance.
He might not. You might be right about that. I mean, they did option out. Who was the other guy that they brought up? They optioned him out to bring up Weaver. So I mean, Weaver might be another multiple innings guy or something, like somebody that can, they can combine with Brito or Vasquez for a 3 or 4 inning stint or whatever. I don't know. Word Life is starting to turn around on Glaber. He's managed his whole approach at the plate, tackling the pitches, using all fields. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple different ways you can look at it, right? Like he's increasing his free agent value. He's also increasing his trade value. So
I honestly still would trade Glaber because I don't see a team. I don't see a place for him on the team next year. Where is he going to play?
I agree. I would move him for pitcher. Oh, Texas broke his computer. Sorry to hear that, my friend.
Unless you can magically move DJ LeMahieu somewhere, which no one will take his contract. I don't see a place for Gleyber Torres on this team.
It's true. And again, the way Peraza is coming around with his bat, you have an adequate replacement for him, right? And
that's exactly why Gleyber Torres basically doesn't have a job next year.
That's why he's expendable. And again, look, we're not replacing 35 to 40 home runs. We're not doing that. We're replacing 20-ish, 20 plus or whatever. We can have that somewhere else. We'll probably get that with Jason Dominguez when he comes up. We'll get it with somebody else. If they bring in Jung-Hoo Lee, they bring in whoever they bring in, they can get that 25 home run somewhere else. But
I would love.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I would love them to give Pereira a full year to see what he can do.
Pereira too. Peraza especially in the infield. I think it depends on who they bring in. Let's say they bring in Lee or Bellinger, right? And they play center field until Dominguez comes back, and then they move Dominguez to center, and those guys move to left. At the very worst, Pereira can be the 4th outfielder. At the very worst, right? So, who else we got here? What else we got here? We got a couple of folks on here. My Yamamoto, yes, a pitcher, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We got Rob. We got Anthony up in the house. What's going on, gentlemen? Yeah, who else?
What's up, guys?
What's up, my man? What is happening? And a feed.
Not much.
All right.
Not much. It's the night before I turn 29.
Happy early, man. Happy early.
Happy early.
Happy early birthday,
Thank you, man.
And a fee.
What is good?
In here. Second.
What a win tonight for our Yankees. That's what we needed.
That's right. That's right. Oh, we got to look at the demand.
Kick ass taking names.
We got the man of the night here, NFB in the dark. Yeah. What's up, gentlemen?
Halloween.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard. I was telling the guys that Aaron Boone confirmed today that Frankie Montas is going to get a rehab game inning tomorrow in Scranton. So he might be back up at the big show before the season's over.
Why?
Well, that's Well, that's the big question we all want to know, right? So I don't see him coming back. I mean, here, either way, but maybe if we need a fresh arm, I don't know how fresh his arm is, to be honest with you, but like.
What do you think? What do you think is the future role for Cortez? Do you think a bullpen role or a starting?
Yeah, I would say probably long relief. He hasn't. I mean, because like I said, 2 years ago, like his inning workload went through the roof, and then I think he's been affected by that since then. So I don't know if he can't stay healthy now for a long time.
Last year could have been an aberration.
It could have been. It could have been an aberration.
A big problem with the Yankees is they don't really have much starting pitching in the minor leagues.
No, they. I mean, they've got some guys now. Like they've got to give you got Warren, you got Thorpe, you got Beater. Okay, some of them are starters. You got to get them on the 40 man and give them a shot at the very least and protect them from the Rule 5. But I think they still need to go out and get a Yamamoto in free agency. And if they don't get him, get a Nola and try their best to trade for one of these Marlins pitchers. And then you got your pricey pitcher, you got a cheap pitcher. Each one of those Marlins pitchers has like 4 years of control. So you can get them on the cheap because if you do Yamamoto and Nola, which would be phenomenal, but it's going to run $50 million. So for those two at the minimum, would you agree, Effie? Right? Probably
Yeah,
50.
give or take. But I think if they are going to go after just a pitcher, it's probably going to be Yamamoto. If they sign Yamamoto, I don't see them signing Nola. Although you never know. Crazier things have happened.
Exactly. And I don't know, did you guys see? So Shohei Ohtani cleared out his locker.
Yes,
and
I heard about that.
He bounced, didn't tell anybody, and the reporters found him. He already left to Japan. He left. Yeah. The reporters met him at the airport in Japan, and he walked away from the reporters. So he just bailed on the Angels, straight up gangster style, bailed on them.
So it's safe to say his days with the Angels are done.
Yeah,
he knows his time. He knows his time there is over.
Yeah, I think he knows. I mean, but that I don't know, going out like that might give some teams a little bit of pause. In terms of
I don't think he's getting $500 million like many people thought.
I don't think he'll get it now. I mean, somebody might be crazy to give to him, but I mean, with the injuries that he's had right now, and I don't know.
And he's 29. Nobody's gonna give 29-year-old.
Well, yeah.
Maybe a guy like Soto, who's gonna be 25 when he's a free agent, or 20.
Yeah, he's gonna be 25 when he's a free
agent. So
you
give that guy $400 to $500 million for 15 years, and see what he does.
Give him 10 years, and I would give him an opt-out after 5 and let him go back out in the market at 30.
Well, I told you I saw an article earlier today that said that Boston might be interested in Ohtani.
Let him go after him. Let him go after him. Honestly, you're gonna get the wrong side of 30. So for a lot of those years, unfortunately. So, but I don't know. I was a little surprised by how he just ditched the Angels like that.
Yeah, that seems pretty out of character.
That's very, very unusual.
Yeah, I mean, they found him in Japan in the airport. And reporters were trying to talk to him. He would just walk right by the reporters. To me, that's not like Ohtani. But
man, is it true that
he's upset about something?
Is it true that Trout requested a trade?
So what we're hearing is the Angels said that they're willing to trade Trout if he asks for a trade, but he hasn't asked them for a trade yet. He's apparently.
I don't think any team will be crazy to trade for Trout. Not now. Maybe 5 years ago, yes. Not now.
Yeah, he hasn't played more than 81 games in the last 4 seasons, more than half a season. So, and he's 32, and he still has $270 million left on a 7-year deal. So
that's a crazy.
He's going to get paid regardless, but the Angels are going to have to eat a chunk of that. But the fact is, we don't know. He's supposed to meet with Artie Moreno to go over what the plan is, right? And if the plan is, are you going to bring in a haul, bring in some guys here to
So
make a run at this, or you're going to trade me, and I'll help you get a haul if you trade me. Like,
do you think the Yankees can somehow drop Stanton or get rid of Stanton in some way? Because all he does is he either hits home run or he strikes out. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Every
Yeah.
7 or 8 games he hits home run. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's like you can depend on him for 25 to 30 home runs a year, but like 150 to 200 strikeouts, which sucks. But
And he can't play the field.
no, you can't really play the field.
And
no,
he
you're
can't
right.
run the bases.
You can't. It's true too. So I don't know. I mean, the Dodgers, but apparently Shohei Ohtani has a beef with the Dodgers too now. I'm looking into that some more too. But if the Dodgers don't get Ohtani, maybe they'll be open to trading for Stanton, right? In which case, the Yankees are gonna have to eat some of that money.
That's pretty.
Yankees will probably have to eat about $10 million per year.
Probably, and then Stanton's gonna have to waive his no trade clause. So, so we need a couple things to work in the Yankees' favor in order to make that happen. So, but he went deep tonight. So that was good. That was a good sign.
I am one person that's for trading Stanton and for trading Torres.
I'm for trading Torres and like 50-50 with Stanton.
Is JD Martinez not under contract with the Dodgers for next year?
I don't know.
I think he's a free agent.
Because if he is, then they're not going to need Stanton.
Well, this is true too. Unless they decide to play Stanton at first base or alternate these guys at DH outfield. I don't know what they would do. That's a good point. So JD Martinez could be blocking Stanton. So
JD Martinez signed a 1-year deal with the Dodgers. He's a free agent after the year.
Okay.
Okay. So I still remains to be seen. We'll see let's see what happens there in terms of whether they bring JD back or whether they acquire Stanton.
If the Dodgers are crazy enough to trade for Stanton, I would make that trade in an instant.
I would probably do it too. I'd probably do it too. They're gonna need DH room for Judge, right? And if they want to bring another outfielder in, like they need to open up some spots here, but get some flexibility for them.
But what is JD Martinez hitting this year? What's his average this year?
JD, let me pull this up.
We know that big boy Stanton is at 195.
Yeah, he's under. Who's batting 196 too? Kyle Schwarber. He's got 44 home runs and 98 RBI. He's batting freaking 196.
A lot of Yankee fans wanted him too.
Yeah.
JD Martinez is batting 264.
So he's still pretty decent.
How many home
That's
runs?
usable.
26 home runs.
And
That's
how many
usable.
does Stanton have? 20-something?
Stanton's got 24, 25 now.
Right. So here's a guy that hitting 265 and has 26 home runs. Why would the Dodgers not re-sign him for a year as opposed to going after Stanton?
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's a good question. How old is JD, by the way? Let's see.
JD is 36.
Yeah, but JD can still.
He can still rake. He can still rake.
Yeah, he's still a good player.
Yeah, maybe the Angels will try up into this race, try to get Stanton. I don't know.
But the Yankees are stuck with Stanton's money.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
get that right.
as much as it would be nice to find a suitor, I don't think there is one.
But starting in 26, the Marlins are paying $10 million.
Yeah, $10 million a year.
Takes a little to stink off.
It sounds like the Yankees are going to wind up being stuck with Stanton's contract for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
It sounds like it. So it is what it is. But I mean, the Yankees have won 14 of the last 20 games. They're on a nice little roll here. So
Yeah, and one thing that I'll make this point, then I got to go because I'm getting called. But a lot of people are saying, well, they should have called these guys up sooner, and when they were still in the pennant race. I don't know if these young kids would have been performing like that if they were still in the pennant race because the pressure is different. I mean, there's there isn't there's pressure on them, but there's not a lot of pressure as if they were like actively trying to get into the playoffs. So now you can just kind of put the guys out there and let them play and let them get comfortable with the idea of playing in the show and gear up for 24. I mean, that's the way I'm seeing it. So.
Yeah, and what if they brought these guys? What if they brought these guys up in May and they all flop?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, to go off of what Billy Branch was saying, if the Yankees called up these guys back in June or May, and let's just say they didn't perform well, we would have been angry at these guys. Like, what the hell? Like, these guys, So you never know. I'm just saying.
I gotta take off, guys. Y'all be safe, okay?
all right.
All right, Bill.
Yeah. Aiden, we get Tatis. I doubt we're going to get Tatis from the Padres. He's grown up quite a bit, and he's turned into an elite defensive
I
outfielder.
don't think Tatis would work in New York.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Jonathan. I don't think.
Yeah.
You don't need a shortstop. Yankees don't need a shortstop. Isn't that the position they played?
They switched him to the outfield. He's a right fielder now.
Really?
Yeah, 24 defensive runs saved, the second in baseball. He's turned into like an elite outfielder.
Do you think the Yankees will protect Powell from the Rule 5 draft?
I don't know. They didn't protect him last year.
I don't think
this year he's gotten better with his bat, so I think somebody would scoop him up.
Yeah, I don't think the Yankees will protect him.
Yeah, you might be right. Oh, the King of Texas is on stage.
We're here.
He's here.
Hey.
There he is. Welcome. Now we have.
We got a temporary fix on my computer.
All right, we'll take it. We will take it. It's good because I want to do a. If you guys are up for it, I want to assemble a team here using a stack of baseball cards, old school cards, and see what kind of team we can come up with. We get to choose. So, like, if you pick a player in a certain position, and then another player comes up at a position you want to switch, we can switch that out. We'll see what type of team we can build. If you guys are up for it, I think it'll be fun to do.
Bring it, Jason.
Would you drop the comments so we can see Texas?
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
How old are these baseball cards?
Got some old, some new. Some old and some new. So, for instance, we got.
Bring it on, Jason. I'm ready to build this team. Let's go.
Come on, get that comment. There we go. So we got Rick Cerrone here, Yankees catcher. We got Wade Boggs, Yankees for third base.
Well, we definitely third base. Okay.
I'm gonna put that one aside for third base. If you come up with a better third baseman, got more Wade Boggs here.
You're not going to find a better third baseman.
He's an outfielder. Jolton Joe DiMaggio.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll take him.
Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Yeah, take him.
Derek Jeter for shortstop.
Oh yeah.
I'll take him.
Derek Jeter. What else we got here? So we got a third baseman, we got a shortstop, and we got an outfielder. Oh, here we go. Lou Gehrig for first base.
First base.
Oh yeah.
First base.
I will definitely take him.
This might be a whole freaking game.
If you have Babe Ruth, I would put him at
Oh,
eight.
you're building murderers row here. Come on. He's the concierge.
He's the best player in baseball. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
We got Dave Winfield, outfield. Dave Winfield's another one. Beast in the outfield. Hall of Famer.
I'll take David Winfield. He's a good player.
Yeah, left fielder.
We got Yogi Berra, catcher.
There's our catcher.
Let's take Yogi.
There's
Take
Yogi.
him over Rick Cerrone, right?
What's he have, 8 championships?
I am taking Yogi. I'm taking Yogi.
How about a partner in the outfield? Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
That's got to
Gotta have him. Gotta have him.
That's it, Eddie. You got to get him.
Put the Mick back in right field, I guess.
Nick, yeah. We got some old school Mickey Mantle cards here.
Just make sure he doesn't run into a storm drain.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. This is a pretty robust team so far. It's pretty damn good. Let's see who else we got here. I'm gonna drop these.
Could be team of the century, Jason.
Damn right. How about a manager? Casey Stengel.
Oh,
Yeah, put him in. Put him in there.
Ooh, can I drop a card here? 1 second. Yep. I'll recap it for you. Okay. And what else we got here? Now,
So we're missing
how
second
about, what's that?
I'm looking for a certain player.
baseman.
Well, we got Tino Martinez here, but I'm not sure. I'm not
We're
replacing.
missing I don't think you got Lou Gehrig for first base.
No. We got, all right, here's another outfit.
Jonathan, yes.
Who?
Was that Johnny Damon? I'll take him.
Matsui.
That's it.
Matsui, yeah, I'll take him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but who's he going to be? Wait a minute. You got
He's
Winfield.
probably better than Otani.
Yeah, too many outfielders.
You
now.
got Winfield. You've got Joe D, and you've got Mantle. So who does?
Now, would you keep Winfield in the outfield right now?
I would keep him.
I would
take
take him
Take him over Matsui?
I would take Matsui.
Yeah.
Matsui?
Actually, I would trade David Winfield for Hideki Matsui.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Man. Winfield's a Hall of Famer. No, that'd be a tough.
I think Winfield was a better fielder than Matsui.
Yeah, Winfield.
I think you're right. I think you're right, Jonathan.
He had a much better arm.
Here we go.
Matsui didn't have a very good arm.
We got Don Larson here.
Oh,
Maybe put him in the starting
Oh,
rotation.
perfect game. I'm taking him as my pitcher.
All right.
Well,
Maybe
we need
number
we
five
need a
starter.
rotation for pitchers.
What else we got here? We got Elston Howard. Wow. Okay.
Austin Howard, put him to back
We
up.
got Yogi Berra
Not
too.
gonna
Now
get
let
the
me ask you
pitch.
a question. We got.
Chris Peterson.
Would you
We're not getting
take
Chris Peterson?
Joe Torre over Casey Stengel?
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
That's close.
I would keep Casey Stengel as the manager and Joe Torre as the assistant one.
No,
Bench coach.
he'd be the bench coach.
Bench
Anthony,
coach.
that's a good choice.
All right. Fair enough. That's fair. I like that. What else we got here? We got,
It's called strategy, guys. Come on.
yeah.
We need
Oh,
a bench coach. What better bench coach than a winner?
this is a tough one, man. We got Bernie Williams here.
Oh, I'm taking
Oh, I
Burn.
love Bernie.
Good, but he's
I will
not.
take
he's
him.
not
I will
Mickey
take Burn, baby Burn.
No, I would
Over
keep.
Joe
I would
D?
keep Mickey Mantle over Bernie.
Over Joe D.
I have a bias towards Bernie. I'm sorry. Bernie's my boy.
Bernie's good, man. Bernie's good.
Bernie is good. Don't get me wrong, but
Do
he's
you have
not.
A-Rod? Do you have A-Rod, Jason? I'll take
Not yet.
A-Rod.
Not yet.
Pass on.
I think I don't know, man. A-Rod's now, he's kind of like universally hated in baseball now after what he did.
Yeah, after what he did.
Yeah. Let's see. We got
I would actually take Greg Nettles.
Nettles is a great guy. If we have Nettles,
I would only take his defense, not really his offense.
All right, well, that's fair. That's fair.
I know I'm not on any of the cards, but would you want me on your dream team?
Possible.
Rizzuto?
So
Maybe some
Rizzuto
backup
would-
Jeter.
Pseudo, I would take him. I would take him.
Him or Jeter for shortstop.
Holy cow.
I would keep Jeter.
Holy cow.
Who was that? Was that no? I put Rizzuto at second base.
Second base. Okay.
Maybe second base, but
We can move him over. We can do that. We need second base. All right.
Yep.
So move Rizzuto to second, have Jeter at short. Now we got a pretty damn good infield here. We got the Mick. We got, who else we got here?
You got
I think we're missing right field.
Left.
Do we have a right fielder?
Oh,
Yeah, Mantle.
Mike Mussina to add to the rotation.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta have the Moose. Gotta have the Moose.
Add him to Don Larson.
Yep.
Yeah.
We need
What
Mighty
position
Have the Moose on there.
Chairman of the board.
Now we got two. We got two starters here.
What positions are we missing?
We're not. We've got everything
We
filled.
got first base. We need third base.
No, we got
got-
Wade Boggs.
Oh wait, we do have Wade Boggs. That's right, third base, Wade Boggs. So we've got all the infield positions. We've got all the outfield positions. We got we got Rizzuto at second.
We just need a bullpen and starting pitching.
We need
some
more pitching.
Yeah, so we got Phil Rizzuto, Bernie Williams, the
No,
outfield.
where's Bernie playing?
He might be the fourth outfielder. We got,
All right.
well, let's see. Hold on. We got Bernie. We got Matsui. We have
We got too
Mantle.
many outfielders.
Matsui, Mantle, Maggio, and Bernie. Who, if you had to choose between Bernie and Matsui?
Bernie.
Bernie.
All day.
Burn, burn, baby, burn.
1998 Bernie.
All right,
is
so we're going to go Bernie,
Is Bernie in our left?
Nicky,
Is Bernie
Bernie,
in our left
Joe
fielder?
D, and the Nick. That's the outfield, right?
Okay, so
All
Bernie's
right.
in left, and we dropped Winfield.
Drop Winfield. All right.
Winfield was better than Bernie.
Winfield's a Hall of Famer.
Bernie
like
is a
the way
winner.
I like the way you're thinking, Jonathan.
A big problem with Bernie is he didn't really have a good outfield arm.
No, he did not. He's a great switch hitter.
Yeah, so I think we need to
He
think
always
about
kicks in the clutch, man. That
He
guy.
always came through in the clutch. That's the winner.
versus
You
Bernie.
need him to hit that home run when you need it.
Yep.
All
He was
right, we're gonna keep Bernie in the mix.
That's a big problem with today's game. They don't learn to hit in the clutch, and they don't learn to hit to the opposite field.
well. He could for that. So
True. All right, what else? Oh, here we go. Oh my God! Look at the next car for the outfield. Yeah, Paul O'Neill.
Oh,
Oh,
Gotta have Paul O'Neill. You gotta have Paul.
I might put him in the as a bench coach.
How about
yeah.
we need DH.
we need some water coolers for him to
yeah.
break.
We need about 50 water coolers.
We
How about
need
we-
someone on the bench that can yell at the umpire.
Yeah, man. Let's make
Billy
O'Neill
Martin.
DH.
We got Billy Martin to do that.
Brett Gardner was up enough.
Wait a second. Wouldn't O'Neill be our DH?
We can DH him.
See you, Texas Buckeye.
I want Babe Ruth as a DH.
How about we add Whitey Ford to the rotation?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think so.
Whitey Ford was amazing.
Whitey Ford was
All
incredible.
right. Yeah, this
I'll take Whitey Ford.
I saw
I'll
Whitey
even
Ford
take
pitch. You did too, Joe.
Jorge Posada as my backup catcher. Jorge Posada.
I would take Elson Howard before Posada.
Austin
Oh.
Howard's a beast.
Absolutely. Elson Howard was incredible.
Elson, hold on. I think I just passed Elson Howard. Hold on.
How do you pass a
All
guy
right, so
like
who's
that?
going to be our starting catcher? Is it going to be Yogi Berra?
Yeah, Yogi would
Yeah,
That'll be Yogi. That'll be Yogi.
the
It's the
backup.
same thing as what happened in the 60s. Yogi was the starter.
Yogi started and Elston was second.
the backup.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yogi's got 10 rings, man. So, like, it's hard to compete with that.
Yeah.
It really is.
Oh,
I can't believe he did not get ring
What?
number 11. That would have been amazing for him.
It would have been crazy. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Well, the
You would have-
1960 World Series was.
Elson Howard. You got Elson right there.
They were
All right, so
talking
you got
about the
Elson.
1960 World Series.
60 World Series with Bobby Richardson was most valuable player.
Nice.
And on a losing team.
In the lose, yeah. Well, that's
All right, hold on a
the
second.
series where Mickey Mantle cried when they lost.
Yes.
Well, from what I was
We
told,
outscored
they
them and
lost,
lost.
they lost that team because Whitey Ford didn't start game one. If they
Damn,
start,
Whitey
if Whitey Ford started game one, he would have had three games started in that game.
Pitching was different back in those days than it is now. Guys went the distance, so they needed time off.
This is true. Louis Tiant, anybody?
Louis Tion. I'll
Or,
take him.
or Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens.
The Rocket.
Roger Clemens.
I would take both.
So right now we have the Rocket, we have Whitey Ford, Mike Messina, and Don Larson. We need one more starter. That's a monster.
How about Randy Johnson? The big
He's in
unit.
there.
My-
He's in that box.
I don't know if he's in the box or not. We'll see. Let's see. I got more cards. More cards to
And
go
then-
through.
I would like Red Ruffing.
And then
Red
for
Ruffin,
our
my
trainer, Gene Monahan would be our trainer.
You know,
You have a Red Ruffing card?
not yet. Not yet. Let's see. I mean, we've only gone through Yankees. I mean, we still have
Oh,
9.
Yeah,
Lefty
there's Hall of
Bowman.
Famers.
I see this. Here we go.
There are boxes of Hall of Famers.
Yeah, I mean, we have a loaded ass team. This is an old school Dave Winfield card. Donruss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, look how young he is.
Donruss card, man.
Gotta take him.
Telling you,
Stack
Hall of
them up.
Famer, baby. Now, and we're
That's a
still-
good
we're
2
still-
knockout right here.
Telling you, man, we're still rifling through Yankees, guys. Oh, I got one here. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's
I
gonna
wonder
be-
who's gonna be our 5th starter. Is it gonna be Tanaka?
No, it's gonna be
No,
Gator. It's gonna be Gator.
No, I got him.
It's got to be Gator.
Ron Guidry.
That's what I
Ron
said.
Guidry.
Mike Gentry. Oh yeah.
Louisiana Lightning. We got 2 lefties. We got
Guidry would have
Guidry.
been a Hall of Famer if he didn't be pitched longer.
Yeah. This is true.
That
Yeah,
was a
we're
hell of a
true.
season, 25-3.
Incredible.
Yankees
Yep.
have a couple of. I can think of 3 Yankees that would have been Hall of Famers if their careers didn't end so short.
This is
Mon-
complicated.
Munson,
Ricky
Guidry,
Henderson.
and Mattingly.
Ricky Henderson, the greatest.
Base stealer.
This
Base
complicates the situation. It
I
really
would,
does.
I would lead him off. Guidry
Ricky
is not in
Henderson.
the
I
Hall
would
of Fame.
probably make a trade for Henderson.
Man, Henderson, we're gonna have to go do a duo, go over our outfielders again to make sure that we're all on the same page. Because Ricky Henderson, oh my Jesus, Reggie Jackson.
There he is.
Oh yeah, Mr.
yeah.
October. He's gotta be there.
He's gotta be in there.
I stopped liking Reggie Jackson from the moment I met him.
He's
Oh, he wasn't that good.
kind of a
No,
peckerhead. but
he was not. He was not a good person to meet.
No,
Hey,
I would
Joe.
agree.
Yeah.
When I was at the auction where they had these cards,
Uh-huh.
I just said, "Give them to me. I want all 4 boxes. Give them to me." And the guy says, "The price?" I said, What are you asking?" Nobody else bid. Not one person bid but me.
Wow. Crazy.
That's the way to do it, man. All right, we have our 5 pitchers here. I'm looking for a closer here. I'm looking for if we have, I haven't seen any.
You need Mariano.
Mariano.
Rivera
He's got it.
and Tom Gorton would be our 2 closers.
Flash
No.
Gordon. Oh my God. I'm looking for relief pitchers here. We haven't.
No, you've got Rivera and Gossage.
I haven't seen any
Grab that.
relief pitchers yet.
No, I'm just saying that would be
I could give you a few names.
Lee Smith.
Lee Smith.
Lee Smith, baby.
Was he on the Yankees?
Yeah, he was in the Yankees for a year. Yep.
no, but he doesn't make the cut.
I
Good
think
difference.
Lee Smith would be a good addition.
And he
He's
might
a Hall of
be
Fame.
the first
He's in
guy.
the Hall
out
of
of-
Fame. Smith
what?
is in the
Might
Hall
be
of
the
Fame.
first
too.
guy out of the bullpen. Could be a long man.
Sorry, that's 1 box, guys. All right, and that
Holy-
was only Yankee players that we went through. All Yankees, all freaking Yankees. Okay, and we're just putting together a team, not necessarily a Yankee team, right?
Man, Jason, how did you collect all those Yankee cards? I can't even get that many in 1 pack.
Courtesy
There you
of
go, Texas.
the King
He's
of
in the
Texas.
house.
right there, man.
He's in the house.
The King of Texas made it all possible.
Did you get
Oh,
that?
Texas Buckeye, you the
Did you
man,
get that
dude.
in York and also Texas?
The King of Texas, baby. Oh Jesus, the first person out of the pack, Barry Bonds.
Bear run.
I would not take him because he cheated to get to his home run record.
I would take Barry Bonds. He is awesome.
He never failed a single test, but he was like the poster child for juice. So
If he
Man,
didn't
my
cheat, I would have took Barry Bonds, but he cheated. So I
Here we
don't,
go.
I don't want any cheaters on our team.
Sandman,
Mariano.
Mariano Rivera, he's our
He's our
closer.
closer.
no doubt.
Wow, we got Rod Carew here for first base. Damn.
Rod Carew.
Rod
He was
Carew
a second baseman,
fun.
wasn't he?
But it's hard to replace. Who am I gonna? Who in the world am I gonna replace Lou Gehrig with? First
I
base?
know.
No one. Look at
Nobody.
Here we go.
the only first baseman that comes close to Lou Gehrig would be maybe Albert Pujols.
Maybe Lou Gehrig was a monster, man.
Yeah, Lou Gehrig was the top.
Who is that?
Jason,
Who
there
is
was
that?
you haven't mentioned yet, even though
Donnie Baseball.
Yeah, Donnie Baseball got hurt.
baseball. There's another one though. There's another one.
First base, Fred McGriff.
No, he was another Yankee. Fred McGriff is awesome. I like Fred McGriff, but he's old. I'm talking about him.
Moose Scorin, the Moose.
How about Jason Giambi?
Oh, Babe
No.
Ruth. Yeah, I haven't seen any Babe Ruth cards. I mean,
Babe Ruth wasn't a first baseman.
it's true.
Well, I'm just in general. Yeah.
But if we come across Babe Ruth, he's got to be included in the conversation. So
I would put Babe Ruth at DH.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's true.
But that bumps Paul O'Neill.
Oh no.
Babe
would-
Ruth
I would
goes above Paul
He
O'Neill.
could do the Otani stick.
Like,
He could pitch and hit.
But Fred McGriff at first base, that would be. I like Fred McGriff.
I mean, we got Mark Teixeira here too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Mark text message Sherry. Yeah, put him in.
I would say Manley is better.
That-
Who else
But
we
you got to
got?
remember who you're comparing him to. Does he knock off Lou Gehrig from first
No.
base?
I don't
Absolutely not.
Anybody
No way.
So we can't put him in.
Yeah, I
There is
think
no.
It's a good point. We can't put him in.
The only first baseman, in my opinion, that comes close to Lou Gehrig is probably Albert Pujols.
yeah. Yeah, and Albert Pujols had a 20-year career. Oh, here we go, NFE. Here we go, the Babe.
The Babe.
Babe
The
Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
He's a DH.
He's got to be replaced by somebody.
I will replace anybody with Babe Ruth. I don't give a shit.
Okay, and
We got to have Babe Ruth.
he's the
We are
DH.
idiots if we don't get him.
He's the
He's,
DH.
he's my DH. I mean, I love you, Paul O'Neill, but you can be my backup DH. I'm putting Babe Ruth in there. So,
Yeah.
So whatever, with all these players, how do you assemble a lineup?
that's a good
Oh
question.
my God,
They all bat first.
that's a good question. That's a good
really
question.
We'll do that next. Babe,
Oh, yeah.
Babe Ruth cards. Holy Christ. Derek Jeter.
We already have it.
Who is this? Who is this? Hold on. Oh yeah, Andy Pettit.
Oh yeah.
Got to be.
Andy Pettit, got to have him in.
there.
We're doing like a
Mr.
6-man rotation here.
Mr. Pickoff.
Yeah. I think we got to go 6-man rotation here to keep him healthy. So
Oh yeah.
Rivera we have already. All right.
Ford.
Oh, see another one here. Steve Carlton.
Oh man.
Hall of Fame.
Steve Carlton's got
Bullpen.
some stuff.
Long reliever.
Yeah. Now let's see what else we got here.
I would put Bob Gibson if you have it.
Oh, Sandy Koufax.
Oh my God, yeah.
Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan.
Exactly.
I would put in
Tom
I know
Seaver.
he's a Yankee,
Tom
but I
Seaver.
would put
In the
in
bullpen.
Roy Halladay.
Holiday, huh? Oh
He
shit.
hasn't
Here we
compared to any
go.
of those guys.
Here we
What he
go.
got?
His palm ball is killer, man. I tell you, his palm ball is killer.
Rogers Hornsby. I don't know how. I don't know how in that world you won't have him on there somewhere.
Was he
Yeah.
a second baseman?
He was a
Bob-
second baseman.
There he
Bob
is. Bob Gibson.
He's in the rotation.
Bob
We're
Gibson,
gonna-
he's
we're
in the
gonna- we're gonna have
rotation.
to go for the
Oh my God.
rotation
Now
and
you got
bullpen.
Ernie
So
Banks.
do you remember watching the World Series?
Ernie Banks.
Um,
That's to decide
and
between Rogers Hornsby
it
and
was
Ernie
Koufax against him.
And then you got
It
Stan
was like
Musial.
1-0,
Yeah,
Stan
okay.
Musial.
and they both pitched
Wow.
9 innings. It was just
So-
incredible.
I do have to get going. I'm going to try and jump on if you guys are still on.
Okay,
But I-
Harry,
Going, so
a silent assassin,
all right, yeah, I am the silent assassin.
the equalizer.
He's
Buddy.
the equalizer.
Don't tell anybody.
All right, brother.
Keep me a
All right.
secret.
Take care, buddy.
Gotcha.
Later.
I'll try.
Always have a seat, brother. Always have a seat. All right, so do I have any more? Hold on. Yep, I got a little bit more here. We might have. Let's see if we have.
We're already
At least
totally
anybody-
confused.
Somebody
Not
else. Here.
up anymore.
Man, people are dropping like flies in this stream.
That's all
So,
good. It's all good.
yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oops.
Hank Aaron. Sorry.
Woods.
Oh, you gotta have him and Hank.
I mean,
I mean, how could you leave out Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds, Hank
They're
Aaron?
in there. They're in
I
there.
haven't come across Griffey yet. Barry Bonds. Oh wow, Roberto Alomar. Okay. Good
Wait, are
stuff.
we assembling the best Yankees team, future Yankees team, or the best team of all
Just the
time?
best team. The best team to assemble.
Wasn't Buck Showalter and Willie Randolph was with the Yankees coaching staff? How is it that we don't have them on there?
Buck Showalter was the manager.
Yeah. Showalter was a manager, but he never won a title with the Yankees, unfortunately.
Nah, he probably would have won 94 though.
Another reliever, Dennis Eckersley. We put him in the bullpen too.
There you go. Definitely in the bullpen.
That 90, I think that
yeah.
94 season destroyed Buck's career as a Yankee manager.
Yeah.
That oh, there's a lot of good players here. Oh my god. Paul Molitor. Jesus.
Paul Miles.
No, he doesn't knock
Fisk.
anybody off.
Man.
Incredible.
Carlton Fisk behind the plate.
Against Yogi.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean it's Yogi still has the edge. Oh, I mean George Brett. God.
At third base, my gosh.
George Brett.
He just needs some pine tar.
I was going to say,
I was gonna say, remember that accident?
we don't
Get
need any
Spider Tag now.
crybabies on a team.
Let's see.
There's no way we're right about Wade Boggs though at third. There's a better third baseman.
That's a
Yeah,
tough road.
Wade.
My mind's blank right now.
I think Brooks Robinson is the best
Robinson.
baseman.
Yeah, Brooks Robinson.
Brooks. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the Brooks card, but he
Oh,
would
yeah.
be my guy. But I would go Wade Boggs. I would go Wade Boggs over George Brett.
Would you go Wade Boggs over Brooks Robinson?
No, not over Brooks Robinson. Oh,
But
I
we
don't
haven't
know.
gotten Brooks's card.
Yeah,
It's in there.
Keep on searching. We'll get that card.
Greg Maddux rotation.
Definitely.
Yeah,
And Maddox,
Definitely.
Yankees had a chance to get Maddox in '92, and he didn't want to come.
I know. And the Yankees offered him more money. He turned it down to go to the Cubs. No, the Braves. Excuse me. Go to the Braves.
And so he could have been part of that '95, '96 team.
Yep. Yes, he could have. Instead, he got beat by us as a Brave. Oh, we got some more Mantle cards here.
The Braves didn't beat us, and the Cleveland Indians did.
Mickey Mantle.
Look how young he is. My gosh.
I know.
That must be in the '54 card around.
Yeah. I remember watching Mickey hit line drives off the scoreboard in right field in the old Yankee Stadium. And he just made it to first base. He barely made it to first base.
The old Yankee Stadium had a 490-foot center field.
Yeah.
Monument Park was in the outfield.
With the flagpole.
Yes.
I thought that when Mickey played, it was 461.
461 Mick played.
I think I thought so. I
Which is
wasn't there,
still-
of course. But
still
I
a
know
good discount.
when it first opened, it was like 491, and then they moved it to 467, something like that.
Here we go, Brooks Robinson.
There he is.
Brooks
Robinson, gotta put him in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wade Boggs gets knocked off.
Wade Boggs is
Sorry, Wade.
Sorry.
Bye bye,
go-
Wade Boggs.
go-
You have been
He's gonna ride the horse into
Been
Send
eliminated.
it back to Boston.
Jenkins. Damn. Ferguson Jenkins. Wow.
Wow.
Fergie.
Fergie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he beats anybody we already have.
No, I mean, you're gonna need to knock off fucking Greg Maddox. No
I
way.
mean, unless you have Walter Johnson, I don't think you.
Yeah, you need Walter Johnson or freaking Cy Young, like
Cy Young.
We haven't gotten to Koufax yet.
Sandy Koufax. I haven't seen a Koufax card yet. No.
Who was the black guy that pitched into his 60s?
Satchel Paige.
Satchel Paige.
Mostly Negro leagues, but I haven't seen him yet either. Satchel Paige is another one, man. He didn't start in the majors until he was in his 40s.
Oh.
Wow. Which is crazy.
This is interesting, Jason. I love this idea.
I think this is fun because we're assembling this team together. So we got Brett, we got Alan Morehouse, we got him.
We should do this on your football channel when you get a whole bunch of
once we get to 1,000 subscribers,
subscribers.
we can live stream. I'm gonna do this on the football channel too because that'd be kind of cool. Like you guys said.
Lawrence Taylor and Emmett Smith on the same team.
Oh my God! And you put
you gotta have Patrick Mahomes, the best thrower in town.
Well, especially because you can now have 22 players you could talk about as opposed to.
I'm just imagining what would a team like if they had both Lawrence Taylor and Emmett Smith at the same time.
I don't know.
You'd be playing games that are 50-0.
True.
Yeah.
Lawrence would break legs.
Sean Browning, you're right about that. The 94 strike ruined a lot of things in baseball. Yes, it did. It most certainly did. That was almost an inevitable collision course between the Yankees and the Expos that year.
Yeah.
The Expos were 144.
Yeah, the 94 strike destroyed baseball in Montreal.
Yeah. Yes, it
They
did.
deserve a team, too.
Yes, they have. Yes, they do.
It KO'd them
We got
big
Topps
time.
here. Donruss. My God, these cards. Look at this freaking Donruss George Brett card. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Who else we have here? Oh, Frank Thomas. Oh.
The big hurt. Yeah, gotta put him on the team, but who are we gonna replace him with?
He doesn't make the team.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
played
you
for
might be
Auburn.
right.
He's out.
I still would keep Albert over Thomas.
I think Frank Thomas will be on the failed to qualify list, like in NASCAR.
I would keep. I would still. The only person I would do it. I think Lou Gehrig would top all of them in first base.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Career-wise, for sure.
I can't see anybody topping Lou Gehrig at first base.
No, nobody can top Lou Gehrig.
I think we're solid at third base too, because I'm not sure who could beat out Brooks Robinson.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this, right? Deion Sanders.
Ooh, Deion.
Just give him a football helmet.
With a CU on the side.
Do we have any room to add him or no?
No.
This might be Deion Sanders' rookie card.
Might be.
I don't know where we'd add on the problem, because we have the Babe, we got Mickey,
They
and
found these
DiMaggio.
cards, Jason. They found these cards in New York City in a storage unit. They got them for nothing to clean out the storage unit, and they got these 4 boxes of cards.
Damn,
Incredible.
that's crazy. That's crazy. Absolutely freaking nuts. And
Who was the real good third baseman for the Phillies back in the day?
Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
Oh yeah, Mike Smith. Yeah,
Mike Schmidt,
I couldn't think of his name.
I still think Brooks Robinson beats him.
P. Rose.
Pete Rose was he outfielder?
I thought it was
Sometimes outfielder, sometimes third base.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Let's see. Jesus. Lou Brock. Wow, Lou Brock.
Lou Brock. He's not even on the list.
There's your second. Okay, so now your second base is between Brock and Phil Rizzuto.
Brock.
I'd probably go. Might have to go Brock there.
Brock's got more.
He's got the more. I mean,
more speed.
Speed. He's a career. Yeah, I mean,
career hitter.
That's his natural position.
I'm gonna put him out there.
Yeah, I love Scooter, but I think he gets beat out by Brock.
Scooter can go to a bench coach.
I mean,
he can be a bench coach.
Willie Mays.
Willie Mays. No, I would put Scooter back in the booth to call the game.
I would put Mays
Great
in there.
idea, Jonathan. Holy cow!
Wow.
Yeah, but does Mays beat out Joe DiMaggio?
Yes.
Yeah. Just for that
I
one catch.
slide.
Just for that one catch.
All right, then pull Joe D and put Willie there.
You get Mantle, Ruth, and Willie Mays. Oh God.
Oh my gosh.
But Ruth is our DH.
Oh, that's
And
true.
This is worse than Murderer's Row.
I think we got a chance, Jason, to go undefeated if that was our team. We got a chance to go undefeated.
This is true.
Yeah.
Actually, we might be able to keep DiMaggio.
We may never make an out.
And Mantle in the outfield. DH.
We may never even lose a game if that's our lineup. Forget about it.
Well, let's see here. Okay, so this is what we have. I went through the two boxes here. Okay, and let's see. All right, so we're settling with what? Willie Mays.
Yep.
Center field.
And we're going to go with Babe Ruth, obviously.
Babe was the DH.
Babe Ruth, that's right. Babe Ruth is DH. That's right. We have Babe Ruth is DH, and then
Mickey was in right.
Where the hell is my Mickey card? Here we go. Okay. Mickey.
And in left field, you had Barry Bonds.
Did I have Bonds?
I don't think so.
I don't think so because I said cheated a lot.
I found the Bonds card. Now, what I have left here is Reggie Jackson.
No.
Dave Winfield.
Dave Winfield. You had Winfield out there.
No, we took him out. We took him out for somebody else.
Yeah, we did.
I think we wanted Barry Bonds. I don't know.
Anybody for Reggie?
No.
No.
Coming off the bench. Coming off the bench. Yeah, I want Reggie coming off the bench.
We have to pick 4 bench players.
Maybe to fight somebody.
Oh, that'll be a good fight. I'll wait to see who wins.
Yeah, so put Reggie as one of our 4 bench players.
All right, Reggie will be. All right, let me put him on the side here for the bench. Who else on the bench? Ricky Henderson?
Yeah, I would put
definitely.
Henderson's a good guy.
We need a pinch runner for all these old farts.
like us, Joe. Or the old out the cockers.
I'm gonna add Paul O'Neill to the bench.
Definitely, gotta have the Warrior there.
And
stay clear of the water.
That was a good one, Joel. Saying that they're all old farts. It's true. They are.
All right, so we got our bench. Our catchers, Yogi Berra and Elston Howard.
Well, that puts Ellie on the bench then.
Who's that?
Elston Howard would have to go on the bench.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So we always have a catcher on the bench. So our bench would be Elston Howard, Paul O'Neill, Ricky Henderson, and Reggie Jackson.
Yep.
All right. Then we got.
So who we wind up with for left field?
That's a good question. We haven't decided on our left field.
So we had, but we.
I could probably go in left field. I mean, gotta get some young in with the old. I can show those boys how it's done.
You're crazy, man. All right, we got Mays. We got Mantle. We need one more. We need one more.
Mays.
What are the options?
That's
Do
a
we go
hard
back?
ass.
Do we go back to Winfield
Bernie Williams.
or Bernie?
You had Winfield, Bernie, Bonds.
Well, I think Bonds was kicked out because he cheated.
Yeah, I think Bernie Williams sounds pretty spectacular. Burn, baby, burn.
What about Hank Aaron?
Oh yeah, what the hell?
Oh, Hammer and Hank Aaron. Oh yeah, we gotta have them.
That's right. I got the Hank Aaron card. Here it is. Okay.
That's the left fielder. Then.
Aaron, Mantle, Willie
That was
Mays
it.
for outfield. All right.
How many home runs are they going to hit?
Oh my
I
God.
guess I'll be on the bench as far as position players.
60 to
we
70 a
need-
year.
Can you
Leader,
imagine an outfield where Judge doesn't even make the team?
Oh
That's
God.
what that's the compilation that you have right now.
Yeah.
Judge is sitting on the bench.
Hey
Now-
Jason, I guess I could be on the bench as well.
You
On your
could be.
team.
You could be, dude.
You can be the
Oh boy, bad boy.
the ball boy.
All
Bad
right.
boy.
How about
You can talk to the umpire for us, Anthony.
Yeah.
for our starting rotation?
All right, so let's go back to how many pitchers do we wind up having in total?
6.
No. He's got more than that.
I do. Let's see. Whitey Ford,
He's
Roger Clemens,
Yep.
Steve Carlton,
Yep.
Bob Gibson,
Yep.
Greg Maddux.
That's a killer
That's
rotation.
a killer. That's a killer
but-
5-man rotation.
Gator. You forgot Gator.
They all going to win 20 games?
Probably.
We're probably not going to lose a single game. We're probably going to go undefeated, be the
Might.
world champs.
Put Carlton in the bullpen and bring up Gator to one of the starting 6.
Oh yeah.
What's the bullpen? What's the bullpen look like?
Let's put Guidry in there too, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Guidry goes in there.
We might need
Hey
to-
Jason, what does our bullpen look like?
You can do it.
So far, we got Dennis Eckersley and Mariano Rivera.
Nice.
I would still put Mariano as a closer.
Yeah.
Goose
Dennis
Gossage.
Eckersley would be our setup man.
The Goose.
Goose
All right,
Gossage.
How
I
many
haven't
start,
seen the
Gossage.
Goose Gossage yet.
how many starting pitchers do you have there?
6.
I thought we had more names than that. Okay.
Well, there's other ones here. There's like Phil Negro. There's
We don't need a knuckleball.
Yeah.
let's see, Phil Negro, Mike Musina,
Oh, the
Andy
Moose.
Pettit.
Oh my gosh. How do you leave Andy Pettit off?
Yeah, 5.
put Steve-
My gosh.
You put Steve Carlton in the bullpen as a long
There
man.
you go. Yes, Joe.
All right, then.
That's a daddy. You know everything.
Carlton will be Hall of Famer. Steve Carlton will be our long relief man. And I'm also going to add. All right, we'll put Pettit in there. Fair
These
enough.
starting pitchers will never have to go more than 5 innings.
Exactly.
They could pitch every day.
This is a freaking crazy. This is a crazy team. All right,
So when you got all that, you need to count all the cards and see and make sure we didn't go over our, was it 26 players?
26 players.
Yeah, so make
All
sure we didn't get more than 26 cards.
All right, we got, let's see, 3 outfielders. That's 3.
Okay.
All right. We
It is
got
good.
4 bench,
Four-
which
four
makes
bench.
7.
Okay, so 7.
6 rotation.
6
that makes
rotation.
13.
That's 13,
Then we got 2 bullpen, which makes 15.
15.
Generally, we can add more relievers.
Yeah, because we only need 10 more 10 more
Well, you
bullpen
got,
guys.
you got the infield you haven't counted, and the catcher you didn't count.
Catcher right here, Yogi.
Yogi?
17, 16.
And how many is in the infield
Then
right now?
four in the
Jason,
infield.
Jason is away.
Yeah, he's away right now.
Oh,
On daddy duty.
Oh.
the
Jason will
numbers
be back in just a moment.
Get his calculator.
We're at the
The
7th inning
The
stretch.
numbers got too high.
We
That's
should all
awesome.
sing. We should all sing. Take
Open
Me
up
Out
your phone. Guys, when I saw this auction, I just went insane.
I can
As
imagine.
a lifelong Yankee fan, I said, "How can I pass up on?"
There was, I'll tell you a story. There was one guy at a baseball store giving away cards. All of them reprint cards.
You got there? You guys there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
He gave me all these cards, and one of them was a 1962 Roger Maris card.
Oh my gosh!
Out of all these fake cards, there was one real 1962 Roger Maris.
My
Damn.
brother-in-law has a signed '61 World Series ball.
I think one day I should take out my baseball card book and see what I got in there.
Do it, man. All right, so we got our four infielders. We got Brooks Robinson, Derek Jeter, Lou Brock, Lou Gehrig.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That's good.
Yogi behind the plate.
Yogi behind the plate. And we got our
And
three
Howard's one of the
infielders.
4 bench players.
Our 4 bench players, that's 7. Our catcher makes 8. Our 6-man rotation makes 14. Our 2-man bullpen makes 16. Our DH makes 17.
Ooh.
4-man infield makes 21. Who the hell are we missing?
We don't have enough relief pitchers.
Oh, relief pitchers. That's right.
So let's go shopping for relief pitchers.
You got
Really?
Steve
Let's throw
Carlson.
Goose in there.
Yeah, Steve.
Bruce
You said Steve-
Mariano.
Mariano?
No, Mariano.
We need five
He's in
Eckersley,
there already.
pitchers.
Eckersley was the setup man. Mariano was the closer.
Right.
Yep.
Then the rest of them, we needed to fill in those who we bumped off the starting rotation and then move them to the bullpen. So Carlson was one of them that we
Koufax.
moved to the bullpen.
Yep.
What were the other leftover pitchers?
I think Koufax was one.
We didn't
Ron-
we didn't have Koufax.
Koufax not start. I guess he goes 9 innings.
Ron Guidry.
We could put Ron Gentry in the bullpen.
No,
Yeah, we can take Green, though.
That should be 26.
That's 20. That's 4, 20. That's 26.
There
Yep.
you go. Now you want to fill out the 40 man?
Oof.
no.
Yeah. There's too much superfluous stuff. Like,
This was tough enough.
yeah. This was tough. This was tough enough.
We
Well,
talked
you know it would
about
be
this
tougher.
for an hour.
It would be
This-
tougher building a Boston
So
team
now,
because we
now you
we wouldn't
know
pick
what
anybody.
Cashman goes through. Now you know what Cashman goes through.
Yeah, exactly. How hard it is to build a freaking team. How
It's
hard
really
it is to
hard.
convince guys to stay, to go, whatever. Like, it's crazy. And we didn't have a Walter Johnson card, or Ty Cobb,
Ty Cobb,
Ty Cobb, Cy
Yeah.
Young.
freaking Ted
choose Joe
Williams.
Jackson.
She was Joe Jackson, Ted Williams. Like this,
Ted Williams,
a lot
a
of guys.
defensive hitter. My God.
Joe Gordon.
We didn't have Jazz.
This is true too. This is true too.
We didn't have Jim Rice.
No, not Jackie Robinson either.
No,
No Jackie Robinson. No Jim Rice. No Pujols. No
Yeah.
Miguel Cabrera. No. There's a lot of guys. That
Honus Wagner.
We'd have to go to a second team.
yeah. We might have to put together another team. No Honus Wagner. Roberto Clemente.
yeah.
This is true. There's a lot of players that we didn't see. Stan Musial, Eddie Matthews, Rogers Hornsby.
Oh yeah. My gosh,
Like, ridiculous.
you're making me feel old, man.
Nolan, like you guys said too,
Feeling
Nolan
old.
Ryan.
I know these players.
Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
My God. There's so many good players. There's so many. If you guys can assemble your all-time 5-man rotation, who would be on it?
Sandy Koufax.
69 Mets.
Stein. All right. All right.
For me, is it all any player?
Anybody.
I would put Sandy Koufax, Walter Johnson, Maybe Red Ruffing. I like Red Ruffing.
Yeah, I'm roughing. Okay,
Randy Johnson. Did I say him already?
not yet.
No, no.
And there's one more. Who's
St. Louis.
Uh,
St. Louis.
Bob Gibson?
Yeah.
That would be
Okay.
my 5.
I'd
All
still
right.
take the 69 Mets.
That's a damn good rotation, 69
Oh, yeah.
Mets. What about you,
Seaver,
Eddie?
Ryan. Incredible.
You there, Joe? Can you hear us?
Oh,
Did he
okay.
freeze?
I didn't realize that you asked me. I would definitely go with Koufax. I would still go with Gator.
Drysdale?
I was just about to say Drysdale.
Yeah.
I would also go with Clemens,
Yeah.
and my last guy would be Bob Gibson.
Oh, yeah.
Nasty rotation.
Oh, my God.
What about the King of Texas?
I told you, the 69 Mets.
Damn. Okay. All right.
I'm sticking with them. They won. They won.
He was on that, right? For Tom
Why did
Seaver?
the Mets ever trade Nolan Ryan?
Nolan Ryan. Tom Seaver.
Why did the Mets trade Nolan Ryan? I don't know that answer.
Well, because they're the Mets and they're not the Yankees. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, the Yankees at the beginning of George Steinbrenner were trading everybody, so they made a couple bad trades.
Not many. Not many, Jonathan.
Well, Mike Lowell was one. What was the other guy? Fred McGriff.
Oh, Billy's watching.
Yeah.
Nolan
Billy
Ryan,
just
Nolan
Nolan
Ryan,
Ryan,
see Sabathia,
Clemens.
Clements, and El Duque.
El Duque. You want El Duque over Bob Gibson?
I don't get that.
El Duque is the World Series reliever.
Fair enough.
Why would you choose El Duque over Bob Gibson?
What?
Well, I'll
Yeah.
give you guys a story. I told you I'm listening to the 1968 book by Jack Curry, and the day that El Duque pitched, in the morning at breakfast when Jack Curry was down at the diner having breakfast, El Duque was cleaning the table
Really?
with the other Cuban people that worked there.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's how he
Humble.
was, and so Curry asked him, "Aren't you thinking about the game?" He says, "No. 2 hours before the game, I'll start thinking about it."
That's crazy.
Roots. That's humble, man. That's humble right there.
It's humble. Yeah.
Apart. Let me put the floor over to you, man. Who's your 5?
My 5 would be probably the big unit, Randy Johnson, Ching-Ming Wong, the second guy, and the third guy, I would probably go with
Jeez.
maybe Kurt Schilling, and the fourth guy,
Schilling?
I would probably go with Mike Mussina,
Wow.
Wow.
and the fifth guy, I would go with AJ Burnett.
What?
right.
With you being an
I'm
Orioles,
not sure if
you being an
that's
Orioles
You
fan,
like pies in the face or something? You like to get pies in the face?
I'm surprised you didn't pick Jim
Yeah.
Palmer.
I'm not
Gotta
sure.
have someone to pie us in the face.
I'm not
There
sure
you
if they're
go.
making the playoffs, Anthony.
Nice.
Oh,
I
my.
think I'd go with Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, Walter Johnson, Pedro Martinez.
Mm.
That
and
sounds like a sexy team right there.
Greg Maddux.
Mm.
That'd probably be-
Nice.
Probably my 5.
You wouldn't take Koufax?
Not over Randy Johnson.
Really? How many 1-0 games did Koufax pitch postseason?
Well, a lot of them. I would still. I mean, the scariest lefty I've ever seen in my life was Randy Johnson. So, like, I don't know. I'm like,
When he stepped off the mound, it felt like he was halfway to home plate.
yeah,
And then he released the ball.
yeah, exactly. 6'10", 6'11" is the scariest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I think batters were worried about coming out of that game alive when he was pitching. So like,
Montreal originally had Johnson. I think I wouldn't be surprised, but let's see. Do you think the Johnson trade of Montreal was the start of their downfall out of Montreal? Because at one point they could have had Randy Johnson and Pedro Martinez on the same team.
Oh my
So they
gosh.
both came from Montreal.
yeah,
Before they went to Seattle and Boston.
yeah, maybe. I
Because
mean,
those two players could have saved baseball in Montreal.
he could have. I would.
Hey.
Koufax would be my number 6, by the way. He'd be my number 6 pitcher. So
Pedro came from the Dodgers though originally, didn't he?
Yes, originally
Yes.
from the Dodgers,
Right.
but he didn't stay there for more than I think 1 or 2 years.
yeah.
Now, Joe will remember this. The Gibson Koufax series premiere or preview. They were incredible. How did they both not get in? Both National Leagues. They both are 9-inning pitchers. They just go out there, pick up the ball, and throw it. And they didn't count pitches back then.
True.
But also, back then they didn't throw 100 miles an hour on a consistent basis. So they threw,
The analytics has helped the 100-mile-an-hour thing, but you can catch up with that bat.
Yeah, but there's more strain on the arm throwing a curveball than there is throwing a fastball.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
it's spin rate. It's all spin rate.
And
Now that
that's
the
what-
spin rate's up,
And
it rides
Gibson,
through the air like the air is not there.
yep, and Gibson and Koufax counted on their breaking pitches.
I don't think many people saw 95 miles an hour in the 1960s.
I don't know.
I don't even think they knew how to measure miles an hour with a baseball back then.
I think
They
what
didn't
impressed
have-
me most about Randy Johnson and Pedro is they dominated during the steroid era.
Yeah.
Those big bats couldn't hit them. Nobody could hit them. So that impressed me. That's why I think these guys are on my.
So why do you think Johnson struggled when he was at the Yankees? He had, I think, his
He was
first
almost
year-
40. He was almost 40
Yeah.
years old. He was way past his prime.
And I
Wasn't
heard
he
that they
hurt?
had didn't the Yankees have an option to get him in '98?
Yes, and they didn't do it.
Yeah, they didn't do it.
Yeah, they could have. I think they had a trade lined up that involved Mike Lowell.
Something like that. Yeah, they could have gotten Randy Johnson, and for some reason they didn't do that. So
That was a bad move, and that was the first year of Cashman.
Well, they did pretty good in '98.
yeah, the Yankees did good in 98, 99,
Right.
and 2000. So
But if you had Johnson starting in 2001, also he wouldn't have faced us in the World Series.
true. Yeah.
But also he probably would have left after 2000.
We should have won against Arizona.
Yes.
We should have beat Boston and gotten into the World Series.
Yeah, I think Joe Torre lost a job when he didn't call the bug game.
Jabba
with
Chamberlain.
Jabba?
With
And
Jabba.
Jeter,
That was the
Um,
biggest
He
fiasco.
didn't take the team off the field when the insects were there. That's what cost him his
Yeah.
job.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Jabba was-
It's similar to, I guess it's a similar scenario to what happened to Casey Stengel.
True.
if you remember, Jeter was playing in, and that little bloop went right over where he normally would have been sitting.
That shot by Luis Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, 2001.
Just a little blooper.
Yep. Drove in Craig Counsell.
Yeah.
There for the
I,
Brewers.
th- I thought it showed Tony Pena.
Who's
not
that?
Tony Pena. And the other guy. I don't remember now.
Luis Gonzalez hit it off Mariano Rivera in 2001 to win that.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, yes, but who scored the run?
Craig Counsell.
And who was the short player that also scored in that game? I don't remember.
Tony Womack.
Tony Womack, that's him.
Yeah. That was a disappointing World Series, a winnable World Series, but
Yes. And basically that in that World Series it was just Yankees against Johnson and Schilling. That was it. They couldn't beat Johnson or Schilling.
No, man, they were out there. They were in their prime. I mean, Schilling won 4 straight Cy Youngs with the Diamondbacks. 4 straight Cy Youngs.
That's incredible.
No, I thought that was Johnson.
Randy Johnson, yeah.
You said Schilling.
Oh, excuse me, sorry. Randy Johnson.
Yeah, Schilling had the bloody sock.
Yep.
Yeah,
But that was with Boston.
in Boston.
Boston, yeah, 2003, 2004, something like that.
Yeah, I remember. I remember the 2004 World Series was so popular. There was a bar in the mall that I had to pay a ticket for to watch them, and they had
Really?
televisions everywhere.
Oh my.
I had to buy a ticket to get into a bar.
Hey guys, this was fun doing the baseball card thing with you. This was really
Yeah.
fun. So we got to do this. We got to do this again, and see if we come up. I'll use 2 other boxes of cards.
Do a spreadsheet and keep
Okay, keep me posted on when the next live stream is.
build
the next
another,
live stream will be
build
in a few
another
weeks
team.
again. The next live panel will be in a few weeks again, obviously.
Live panel, yeah.
But we'll keep doing new live streams. But
Do we still have an audience, or did we lose everybody?
what's that?
I'm
There-
still here.
An audience, or did we
There are
lose
people in the
everybody?
chat. There are people in the chat.
Yeah, people in the chat. I mean, it's still, we're late in the night too, so.
Well, give
I'm
them
not surprised.
kudos. Give them
Kudos
kudos.
for staying up.
But shout out to everybody that's been staying with us. Sean, Billy, Stephen B. We were wrapping up now. Aiden.
Well,
Shout out to all of you.
was it interesting for them?
Yeah, did you guys find this fun and interesting? I see some names here. No, Hunter, they're definitely mentioning names. Hank, Honus Wagner. Nice. He's got who has 2 mantle cards? Stephen B has 2 mantle cards. 1 on 1,000 and black and white one your grandpa gave me. You better put those in a case, Stephen B. They're probably valuable.
Yeah, really.
Mickey Mantle cards are mint condition. Mickey Mantle cards are worth a lot of money.
I got a few thousand.
Yeah, man, it's just
I think
crazy.
a prime mint condition Mickey Mantle rookie card is at least 6,000, maybe more.
easily. There's a couple that are worth 10s. There's a couple that are worth like his rookie's worth like 100, 150.
Wasn't the most valuable card just recently sold was a Mickey Mantle rookie card sold for like $5 million?
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't that happen last year?
What
There's
did,
a Honus-
what did the
there's a
chewing
Honus
tobacco
Wagner.
card do?
No,
There's a Honus-
the Mickey Mantle card beat the Honus Wagner card.
Did it?
It was recent.
Nice.
Something recent.
Well, that's good
It
to
may,
know.
it may have sold for $6 million or so, a plus. I just read about it a while ago.
They should send Jason that money.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Texas, I'm following through your suggestion.
Good.
Adding an Amazon, becoming an affiliate partner with Amazon.
If you go to the Voice of College Football, they run their link for Amazon through there. You could probably ask the guy. He's a really nice guy. Used to work at ESPN. And he only has like 35,000 subscribers. Yet when he talks college football, people jump on.
Yeah.
And they just run that link and they just say, you're buying from Amazon anyway. If you buy from Amazon through this link, then it helps the channel. It helps us out.
It helps the channel. Yeah. That's what I'd probably do. And if people are, people shop at Amazon, if they're willing to do it, and that's great. I mean, so I am going to partner with them and affiliate wise, and
Good.
and put, whatever products they want to buy, they can buy.
Go to Brooklyn for a pizza and ask them to partner with you.
I love
That
it.
sounds like a delicious idea. I would be
Yeah, I think so.
in that, definitely.
Oh,
Oh, hey, Jason, I
Yeah.
didn't tell you what happened on that. So that Friday night when we were going to get together for pizza, I was still dying for some pizza. So I called Uber Eats. Little did I know they delivered pizza by bicycle.
Oh, man.
It took 20 minutes to get the pizza to me. It was ice cold.
Oh, my God.
I had to warm it up in the microwave and it tasted like rubber.
Oh.
Hey guys, let me tell you this. I did that one time. I got a pizza from like I was in Isle Terrace and I got a pizza from Gio's. I had to ride the thing back home. I'm surprised I didn't drop any damn slices. I was holding the pizza in one hand and riding at the same time.
Yeah.
If any of you guys know who Dave Portnoy is, he started Barstool Sports. He has a channel and he goes around and reviews pizza from pizzerias all over the country.
Pepe's.
And yeah,
Pepe's at Beats.
I'm telling you, he reviews pizza from everywhere and he grades them too. And so no matter where you're from, he's been there reviewing pizza.
I'm getting hungry thinking about pizza, but
Sally's down the street from Pepe's. Worcester Street, New Haven.
Nice.
Really nice.
New Haven's got good pizza. Brooklyn's got really good pizza.
I wish over here in North Carolina where I live has good pizza in Rayford or Fayetteville.
What do you got over there? Good seafood?
Seafood and you eat it.
Yeah, that's right.
My parents told me that the food over here it's not like New York, and I definitely agree.
New York is a good place for food.
Exactly.
New York is a good place for food. There's a lot. I mean, you can find anything you want in New York whenever you want it. So, and that availability is kind of nice. So, I appreciate that. But yeah, but I want to thank you guys for coming on, man. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Jason. Great show.
Doing this, it was a lot of fun.
Jason, it was fun. It was fun.
We'll be back tomorrow to post game tomorrow's game. Hopefully, the Yankees sweep the freaking Pirates because
We'll be back with a win.
Yeah, and come back with a win, and then they go home for 3 against the Toronto Blue Jays. So, and then the Diamondbacks come to town for 3, and then the Yankees go out to Toronto for 3 against the Blue Jays. So they got the Blue Jays 6 times.
And that should finish up the season, Jason?
Yeah.
After the Blue Jays, then they got Kansas City for 3.
Tomorrow, the 135 game.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's 135? All right.
I believe that's on AT&T Sports Pittsburgh if you're watching the home team.
It's on Yes.
On Yes too, yeah. I'll have that on my MLB my app tomorrow, man. So, but guys, have a great night, man.
Thank you, Jason.
You guys, I appreciate you.
See you, Jason.
161.
Good work, gentlemen. I'll talk to y'all.
And guys, have a good one. And tomorrow's my big birthday at 12:30, 29.
Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you.
Birthday.